Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. The rumors are not only true, they have been severely understated. RHL Season 11 is in full effect, and the lineup is absolutely insane. Kav has indeed signed up for RHL. That's gonna be one hell of a spicy season. I'm looking forward to getting my ass beaten by all those newcomers and veterans alike. It's gonna be a tough season, but hey, let's do our best. This is not an RHL match, this is just a tribute, if you will, to quote Jack Black. This is a match that is came with high recommendations from a third party, which usually lends itself to good matches. And the players in question, let us intro in the top left spawning as the Russian forces, it is Mr. Blackened. Not Reddened, and his opponent Mr. Reddened, aka Admiral Mo. You know what, that's a pretty bad naval map, so I'm sorry Mr. Admiral, I know I admire your penchant for naval adventures, but it's not gonna happen on this map. This is gonna be a spicy matchup regardless. Both have been Masters players for a while. I'm not sure if either of them have signed up for Season 11. I haven't checked the table just yet. I just know some of the newcomers, some of the names are absolutely insane. Alrighty. Grenadier rush from Mo. 3 Grens. Probably looking for a power snipe. If I were to take an educated guess, take a wager here. Yep. Blackened has rushed out, not just a double refinery, but no infantry production, interestingly enough. Not the typical MO, I would say. Both are actually fairly light on the infantry, but Blackened went for a 20 rifle stack opener, and here comes the double prong with the Grenadiers. Very, very good timing, because Blackened is absolutely vulnerable right now. He doesn't have a defense lined up. This is gonna be bad news for Blackened. Honestly, the absence of an engineer should already have clued Blackened in. Well, he knows now. Alright, what can he do? He's frantically producing, I guess, rifles. Oh, whiffs here. Nice dodges, really nice dodges from the Grenadiers. They're going for the... Okay, that's not gonna work. That isn't gonna work, come on. Yeah, some nice kiting here. Oh my goodness, Blackened is forced to undeploy already. He does no longer have a barracks. He needs to use those guys for crushes. My goodness, they do so much damage if they actually land their grenades, which is rarely and seldomly enough. Wow. Okay, so emergency contingency backup plan for Blackened. Build a Rax, stat, build an engineer, get your MCV back up to speed. Well, he has blown up all the oil derricks successfully, so there is a little consolation prize, a little Pyrrhic victory for him. Well, that was nice. Yeah, that was a nice play indeed. It hasn't kicked Blackened out of the game, but it has definitely thrown his game plan out the window. There is now a flak track out for Mo, which can poke back the infantry. Granted, they're being healed. You know, we've talked about this last time, how hospitals have a very small subset of usability cases. This is one of them. Your opponent has a flak track, you can counter the poke, sort of. Because the regeneration only works out of combat, but hey, it is something. So yeah, pretty cool start here. I'm gonna be honest, still not over, and a very defensive position for Blackened, who has patched up his Conyard with an engineer, just as the doctor ordered. An APC would have, by the way, absolutely crush here, quite in the truest sense of the word. A flame tower. Is this gonna be a flamethrower APC or some shenanigans? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mo is not paying attention. Oh, you're overcommitting so much. What's he been focusing? There isn't much going on the battlefield. What did he micro there? Did he tapped out to micro his porn tabs, I guess? Well, casting couch is over, boys. Very sorry. We're back to square one because that's a comeback for Blackened. Comebackened. Let's check the combat type. Yeah. That is indeed quite the discrepancy. But the Army Valley also favoring him. Assets firmly in the favor of Mo. So this game could still swing either way. Speaking of swinging, oh, here's also the expansion MCV out already for Mo, who has now firmly established himself in this game, has a foothold over the map. Blackened is so behind. He's just now gotten out the war factory. He was forced to go into triple refinery because he felt he was too behind with the econ. That is a very understandable proposition. At that rate, he's floating 7k, just build flame towers, build random flame towers. But he's massing up. He is bulking, he is in the mass phase right now. And strangely, Mo doesn't have a big army, despite his earlier shenanigans. Really, really successful Grenadier rush. Alright, now that the game has slowed down a little bit, let's talk RAGL. I'm gonna be covered. Oh my goodness, the Grenadiers are back? Are you kidding me? What? That is, I think, the most successful Grenadier usage I've ever seen in games, period. No contest. Those guys have been waiting in the wings for so long. That is insane. Heavy tank out for Mo, the pressure is on. But Blackened still has the bigger army. He's catching up in assets as well, but it is an 8k discrepancy. Okay, Blackened is forced into a gatekeeper move, which means he is gonna forfeit going for a service depot and instead moving his MCV closer to his natural expansion. Costs you build time, costs you build radius as well, because you can't really defend this ore refinery anymore. But it buys you precious seconds of mining. So a very understandable gambit that Blackened is running here. APCs, yeah. That's all he's got for now. But to be honest, on the left-hand side, there's nothing much to stop the push, and Admiral Mo is expanding. Oh, the MCV move-out has been spotted. Those little spotters. By the way, they killed an engineer, judging from the veterancy. Mo is very scattered, but he's got armies everywhere. At that point, do you go for tech? It might be an option to go for tech and try and get some V2 snipes on some unattended blobs. Kind of the whole defeat in detail strategy. Oh, really sick crushes. Focusing down. That was beautiful. Focusing down the rockets as well. So that was a nice little pickup. Oh, wow. He's going in and he's got a really good concave. The APCs are crushing. Absolutely demolishing the army. Only one APC lost here for Blackened. That was phenomenal use of his units there. Leveraging what little assets he's got. Throwing everything he's got. You're throwing everything you've got at us. Yeah, look at the combat tab. This is insane. But I think Mo is still ahead in the econ, yeah. By 10k! My lord. Mo is going tech himself. He's rushed out an airfield now. Is it time for tier 3 maybe? Game could swing either way. 4 heavy tanks on the flank, and there is basically Blackened is all in. He is on double war factory, but no service depot. That just means mass APCs all the way to the bank. Man, he's gotten such successful APC flanks here. Oh, the power down! What is this timing? You could actually kill this. What is this timing? This is so sick. Alright. Heavy tanks snacking away at one of the ore trucks. That is one hell of a dead ore truck. Overkill is the best kind of kill. Army is closing in. He's trying to find a position where his tanks can escape. They don't really have a safe escape route anymore. At that rate, Blackened could even pull back the APCs. They're not needed. It's just a heavy tank flank, so just a couple of rockets would do the trick. Oh, there's an NG. Gonna run into the range of the flame tower though. Torched NG, thank you very much. 40 bucks rebate. And in come the V2s. So the first volley has been a whiff, and this gives away the tech already. Ooh, this V2's got a fall foul of the infantry as well. Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge forward, whether it was intentional or not, the jury's out on that one. This is a massive army. Mo, despite all of his asset advantage, needs to definitely do something about this. The APCs are running amok in the base. Oh my. They're waiting. They're just playing the waiting game and waiting for the infantry blob so they can crush him. This is absolutely genius play from Blackened. I really like this. He's not using the APCs to go in. He's using them to scout screen and then wait for the army to crush him. Yeah. The army are slowly trickling in. This doesn't bode well for Mo at all here. APC's not connecting, and that's the front line's mostly dead. But still, radar tech down. I see this as an absolute victory for Blackened in this engagement. He's going in. There's lots of field defenses. Oh, doesn't want to commit. Alright. That lonesome Yak idling, just enjoying the scenic view here, panoramic view, and Comrade Boris doesn't want to participate in the war anymore. Doesn't get the participation trophy here. That's maybe an overcommitment into V2s, and he needs to use the Yak as line of sight as spotter. Otherwise, this is not gonna be successful. I heard many infantry die at once. That was a good shot, I believe. Is he force firing? Because you need to force fire your V2s if you want them to be successful. Oh, that's 2 harvesters down for Mo. Kiting is key. Mo is not really kiting his V2 launchers here. Should just take a pot shot and then move back. Those have been good shots. And now move back. Left-hand side though, more heavy tanks streaming in. Oh, wow. Okay, both V2s still alive. That is crucial. He needs to fire into the blob. Dead center. That was beautiful. Run, V2s! Run. He's blocked, isn't he? Oh, no. Oh, no. That could have gone so much better. Had he retained the V2, I think this expansion would have been fine. But as it stands here, Mo is falling apart. The bus is falling apart at the wheels. This army is just parked here, just watching. Likes to observe. Maybe MCV's down here as well. That means the entire expansion base is dismantled. Oh my. Mo, you had such a lead. Oh, talk about squandering a lead here. But really cool play early on with the Grenadiers. Some of the most successful ones. The Yak fleet doesn't want to have anything to do with this. The Tesla coil is probably gonna seal the deal in a minute. Let's check the production. We have the means of production. Oh, Blackened going for radar. Blackened used to be one of the proponents of a V2 rush, by the way, in season 7 or 8. Oh, parabombs. That's what Mo's been waiting for. This is gonna be really good. Oh, Blackened is kind of AFK here. Right. That's some nice blanket fire, but not what he not what he needed. Should have been much more value from the spy plane sees. But there is an expansion where Mo's expansion used to be. That doesn't bode well. Oh wow. Check out OpenRA streams from Caution at Twitch TV. The Caution. That's like in-game advertisement. I guess at this point, OpenRA needs to report to those, to those guidelines, you know. Where we've got in-game loot boxes, we've got gambling, we've got in-game promotions. So what's it called? The rating agency is not gonna be pleased. We need those loot boxes. All right, Mo is completely dismantled. Sans his main base. Still has the radar dome, still has 2 harvesters, 3 harvesters, come on. You can still work with that. It just needs to shop at like dollar discount stores. What? Excuse me? The Tesla troopers have custom graphics now? Huh? What is going on there? Is this some sort of modification that I'm just not aware of anymore? Huh? I mean, it looks cool, but it's certainly not the original. Oh my. What happened to the Tesla troopers? They had very distinct, iconic graphics. Yes, this was a monumental fuck-up. I agree, Mo. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, he was so far ahead. It was more that he didn't produce an army. He just had lots of field defenses. He was so ahead in the actual asset count, but he was super behind when it came to a standing army. Plus, I've got to say that the APC play was impeccable. APC later, my friend. The APCs single-handedly winning the engagement when Blackened was pushing out. onto Mo's base. That was just impeccable play. Very, very well played. I still can't get over those Tesla troopers. How did that happen? And how did I miss that? Is it still an issue with the graphics from Aftermath expansion units? Because as far as I'm aware... Ooh, that's juicy. As far as I'm aware, Aftermath expansion units follow a different copyright logic or something, because the Aftermath expansion... No, but that was free as well. I'm not entirely certain, and I sure as hell don't know why. But there is an issue with some of the units from the Aftermath expansion. For example, Volkov. Volkov has not been implemented on grounds of some shaky copyright stuff that I'm not quite familiar with. But there is some controversy. Oof. Okay. That was certainly a game. By the way, this game was sent in by Mo, so shout out to him. He's someone who's always willing to improve on himself and also just showcase his losses when he thinks it's a good game. And a good game it was, definitely, because that's masterclass of Grenadiers. Probably the best Grenadier usage we've ever seen on this channel. I remember one game last season with Goat versus... Who was it? Goat versus Happy, maybe. That just ended in a 3-minute cheese Grenadier rush. That backfired. But other than that, I don't think I've ever seen Grenadiers this successful. Alright, really cool, well played from both, and just stabilizing so well was Blackened. Mo just didn't bother building an army. He rushed tech out too early. Is something that happens to me a lot as well. Like, I'm ahead, I'm gonna build a Raider Dome, I'm gonna build a tech center, I want those juicy tier 3 units. Please, someone fill me in what's going on with the Tesla troopers, because that I can't get over this right now. Thank you for watching. More OpenRA content to come. We are gonna dive straight into RHL Season 11 as soon as the matches come out, plus some Shadow Paradise on the way. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces, out.
Battle control terminated.